Long Island medium Theresa Caputo to tell all about her grief over divorce in new book. Titled Good Morning, it will feature insight into Theresa's split from her husband of 28 years, as well as her tips moving through everyday losses. In late 2018, the Long Island medium star revealed the divorce was finalized and she was no longer married to Larry, with whom she shares two children, son Larry Jr. and daughter Victoria. Theresa revealed her new book on Wednesday, showing off its pink and white cover with her smiling face front and center. She captioned the post, "So excited to announce my new book, Good Morning, from Harper on Books, is available today for pre-order wherever you like to buy books." The TLC star added, "Grief comes in many forms: death, divorce, loss of job, and it's my hope this book can help you ritualize and heal from those daily losses." The book goes on sale on October 6. Since the split, Theresa's been surrounding herself with love from her kids, as well as her daughter's fiancé, Michael Mastrandria. She enjoyed their company on Mother's Day last month, celebrated with Victoria and Michael in honor of them buying their first home together, and had lots of fun on her birthday last week, thanks to lawn decorations from her family. In an interview with People, the Long Island medium star shared how the book will touch on a lot of the difficult times she's been through, but also how she's come out on the other side. She explained, "Nothing in life, as we've witnessed over the past several months, is a guarantee. This pandemic has really opened our eyes to a lot of things. So it's really just recognizing that losses are part of our everyday life, and we make free will choices on how we handle these losses or don't handle them. And if we can recognize them, we'll know what to do and recover much faster." The TV personality continued, "I wrote about how divorce for me, that was a loss. I'm still grieving my marriage, my life with Larry for 33 years. And I might grieve that for the rest of my life, but healing is something different. And that's what I shared, what I learned." Why did Long Island medium star Theresa Caputo and Larry divorce? The longtime couple separated after they began to spend less and less time with each other, but the Long Island medium has kept herself booked and busy as she continues a new chapter of life without her ex. She was married to Larry Caputo for 30 years before the two called it quits. Caputo revealed she is going to spill on her divorce from her ex-husband Larry in a memoir. Titled Good Morning, the book will feature insight into Theresa's split from her husband, as well as her tips moving through everyday losses. The book was released on October 6. The two divorced in 2018 after 30 years of marriage. The former couple, who remained friends after their divorce, broke things off after Larry claimed that they were no longer spending time together. "This is a grieving process, but things weren't the same that they were 34 years ago," she told Us Weekly. "So of course, I miss that aspect. But the way that things were at the end, no, I don't miss that." She was asked by the outlet if she would get married again. "I never thought of it, and I have to say I don't know. Right now, I would have to say no," she told Us Weekly. On an episode of Long Island Medium, he once ranted to his friends about what had gone wrong. Larry said, "We're having a difficult time. I think a lot of the frustration has to do with us not spending the time together anymore. Along with that comes the lack of communication, so it's like losing your best friend. It's hard." He continued, "As much as I try to busy myself, so I'm not thinking about it, it's still there." Theresa shares two kids with Larry, 29-year-old Larry Jr. and 25-year-old Victoria. Larry Jr. remains single while youngest Victoria is engaged to fiancé Michael Mastrandria. The Sun exclusively reported Victoria and Michael were set to marry on September 12, 2020. During a recent Instagram Q&A, Victoria revealed she has not postponed her wedding despite the current coronavirus pandemic. Victoria and Michael got engaged in February 2019 after dating since 2017. Theresa confirmed in an interview that she is seeing someone new. Theresa Caputo confirmed that she is exclusively dating someone after her divorce, but she didn't confirm who. Speaking to Extra's Billy Bush, she said, I'm dating. I am in an exclusive relationship. It's very different from when I originally started dating, oh my god, over 30 years ago. It's very different, Theresa admitted, explaining that these days, she lives a very public life as a result of her hit show. People don't want to live a public life. They want their privacy, and I have to respect that, she continued. Amid their divorce proceedings last June, Larry told TMZ that he was doing fine and that he had begun to move on. I'm fortunate enough to say that I have met someone special, but I'll just leave it for that now, Larry told the outlet at the time. While he didn't mention any names, Larry was seen shopping in Decatur, Alabama, with a woman named Connie Stoddy in July last year. Following his divorce from the Long Island medium, Larry has moved out west to Santa Monica, California. During a season 13 episode, Larry revealed that moving to California allowed him to work on himself, as that leaving New York meant he's now living stress-free. He has been posting photos and selfies as he celebrated his newfound single life. A few months ago, the 63-year-old posted a photo of him and his new dog, Coco, who was showing appreciation after being rescued. In the selfie, a dog could be seen licking his face and resting her paws against his chest as he smiled for the camera. The photo is one of many which showed off his toned body. In one picture, he showed off his tattooed arms and bulging biceps while rock climbing, and in a mirror selfie, he flaunted his abs, along with his salt and pepper beard and collection of tattoos. How much does a reading with Long Island mediums Theresa Caputo cost? Considering her popularity, it likely won't be easy to get a reading from her, but potential clients are able to try and snag an appointment through her business website. Theresa Caputo is the star of TLC's Long Island Medium, a show about her psychic abilities to talk to dead people. She has decided to switch things up for season 15 and has renamed the show There in Spirit, which will feature several celebrity guests, including singer Meghan Trainor and actress Rosario Dawson. The show features her two children, Victoria and Larry Jr., and her ex-husband Larry Caputo, who she split from in 2018. Her daughter Victoria is a model for Khloe Kardashian's denim line Good American, and was set to marry September 2020, but had to postpone wedding plans until 2021 due to the pandemic. The preparation for the wedding was filmed for the most recent season of TLC's reality show. Caputo's son, Larry Jr., has recently been getting a lot of attention from fans of the show on his social media, as they are surprised to see how much he has grown since starring on the show in 2011. The comments have been flooding in for his recent pictures, which show off his scruffy face, as well as some of his late 2019 photos that show off his muscular arms. One fan asked if Larry's still with his girlfriend, while another straight up told him he's looking mighty handsome. Caputo recently divorced her husband, Larry, after being married for 30 years. Theresa confirmed that she is trying to do this dating thing post-divorce, as well as for Larry, who recently took to social media to show his new body and muscles. The former couple, who remained friends after their divorce, broke things off after Larry claimed that they were no longer spending time together. Along with that comes the lack of communication, so it's like losing your best friend. It's hard, Larry said. Caputo claims she is enjoying her newfound single life and has no plans to get remarried with anyone new. I'm very content where I am in my life. I'm very blessed. Long Island Medium is a reality TV show starring Theresa Caputo, who claims she can talk to dead people. The show premiered in September of 2011 and takes place in Long Island, New York, though it often follows Caputo as she meets with clients in other areas. Most of her appointments depend on location, willingness to be on the show, and availability of the client. For group readings that are held in a restaurant, all proceeds are donated to charity, she writes. While the last season of Long Island Medium ended in October, the show can still be watched on TLC. Caputo had a special 2020 spring tour, but was rescheduled until fall 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic.